Hello.
And servus.
And welcome to episode number 3 of the FPL Couch podcast. I am Tom.
And I am Lisa.
So, how's it going? How are you doing?
I'm good.
Haven't seen you in ages.
Oh, really?
I mean, when was the last game week? It's like, 3 weeks ago?
It is such a long break.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What did we do? I don't know. Yeah.
I don't think anyone else wants to know what we did.
I'm sure. Yeah.
So, game week rewind. How did it go? Or how is it still going? Because game week 23 is still going.
Yeah, but unfortunately, no chance for everyone's Watford player.
Well, 2 game weeks in a row now. I mean, it sounds mad saying this. 2 game weeks in a row, I've captained Dennis.
What a mistake.
From Watford.
You haven't learned.
I haven't learned, but I thought, he's gonna show us. He's gonna show everyone what he can do.
Yeah.
And the thing that he did was get sent off. So it was a stupid. I think it was a double yellow, right? It's a second yellow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
God, it was. Yeah. Anyway, that was my game week. I mean, it was the first game of game week 23. Couldn't have started any worse. Thankfully, well, we'll see on Saturday. But thankfully, I have King still in my squad.
Yeah, I mean, you have 47?
Let me check right now.
Yeah. Your points are not that bad because I have 31, which is not great. And I thought maybe putting Kane as a captain on is a good idea. And after Dennis was sent off, I thought, I made the right choice. But then in the end, it was 4 points for Kane, so nothing. But you are still doing fine with your what? I've
got 42 points. Yeah. I made no transfers.
Why are you even complaining?
Because my captain got -2 points. Well. I mean, I guess everyone captained him, or a lot of people.
Of people.
Yeah, just got Josh King to play on Saturday. So let's see if he can do something. Although my main rival in our mini league has got King as captain, so I don't know what's good for me.
Definitely not that he's scoring.
I know, but then I at least get half the points, and not many people have got King, so it's a toss up. Half the points or no points, or normal points. Who is your best player?
I think it was De Gea.
De Gea.
Nah, I think it was Soufal.
Soufal, which I also have, 7 points.
Yes, De Gea was 6 points.
My top player shares it with another top player. What the fuck am I saying? In joint first place is Kevin De Bruyne and Aaron Ramsdale, both on 8 points. So it's not too bad. Not too bad.
No. Yeah.
But it could have been a whole lot better.
Yeah, of course, with a double game week for Watford and captaining him. So,
well, they just announced today that Watford have yet another double game week.
Please don't do the same mistake again. I don't want to have a crying someone next to me on the sofa.
Just for reference, there was no crying.
Well, nearly.
No. Yeah, although it is in this double game week now that I think 8 teams have a double game week.
Which brings us to, we are looking at the next game weeks.
To the next feature, which is the future. At the time of recording, they just dropped the news that there's going to be 8 teams doubling in game week 26.
And Manchester United doubling in game week 25, right? So we have a few things to discuss, and a few things you should plan in advance.
Mm-hmm. Game week. I mean, the next game week 24 is
nothing.
A normal game week. But let's have a look at the fixtures. So there's not really any standout fixtures there. I mean, Man City, Brentford could be the possibility of Christian Eriksen, although it's very unlikely.
No, I think he will be on the bench first, right? I mean, not the 90 minutes.
No, for sure. I mean, he hasn't been training a lot, I don't think. He's kept himself fit, but that's not the same thing. But it's lovely to see him back.
Yes,
and even though it's not for Spurs, but it's still lovely to see him playing again.
I'm sure it was a good choice for Brentford.
It's a great choice. Yeah. I mean, he's a world-class player.
And what is he now? 5 million? No.
5.5 million.
It's nothing.
So it used to be 9 million for Spurs. I mean, we all know, of course, that that the minutes is a minutes risk, but if he gets back up to fitness, could be an absolute bargain. And I am
looking at
him, but it's probably purely a romantic endeavor.
But maybe let's talk about the transfers and the transfer window in the next category. Let's still talk about the coming game week. So what do you think? What are you doing? What are your plans?
Well, as always, I'm not going to reveal my plans, but
you're so mean to our listeners.
No, they know me. It's kind of. But I think the fixtures to look out for. I mean, Aston Villa have got a really good run of fixtures, so I'd keep an eye on them, especially playing Leeds. You know,
true.
They let goals in for fun. So
Coutinho, Lucadin.
Yeah, could be, and especially the way. I mean, we keep mentioning him every episode, but it's the way Stevie G has turned that team around could be one to look out for.
Yeah, but I mean, also Manchester United.
I was waiting until you were going to mention Manchester. I didn't mention Spurs. I thought, you know what, I'm not going to mention our fixture because it's too much. But now you've
hang on. I explain it in a bit now. It's because Manchester United has a double game week
in the
next week. Yeah, but still, if you plan wisely, could be interesting. And then next game week, you will think of, okay, who do I get in? Ronaldo? Bruno? Rashford? Because Greenwood is out. So there are a lot of options.
And they're playing Burnley in game week 24.
So I have currently 2 transfers, which means I will use one of them. Then I have 2 in the next game week. So in game week 25. That's what my plan is. So I will change one and then in the next game week 2. What are your plans? You know, at least a bit you can say here.
I'm going to make one change this week.
Wow, is that all? That's
all you're getting.
Oh my god,
that's all the information you're getting.
I mean, you're not even revealing it to me. But I think, or if you're doing the same as me, then we have a problem.
Yeah, I mean, look, all it takes is for someone to look at my team and figure out who I'm going to get rid of. It's not that hard.
Okay.
Talking of who we're going to transfer in and out, we still have Salah on the bench.
My God, I can't believe that we have that.
Well, today, it's Thursday the 3rd of February. So this evening, Egypt playing.
We hope so much that Egypt is not going through.
Because
it's so mean that we are.
I mean, I think it's pretty clear that even if he loses, or that they lose, he's not going to come back. I don't think he's going to come back because they play a runner-up final, I think. Like in the World Cup and the Euros.
Third place, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if unless they're like, okay, if we lose, then we can send most of the team back and whatever. But I cannot see that happening. I also can't see them losing.
But what's the point on selling him now? I mean,
well, no, it's pointless now.
Yeah, it's pointless, and I already planned a bit in advance, so whatever.
What we just have to hope for is that people who don't have him are going to like pull the hair out trying to get him in.
Yeah, but I think smart people already plan it like that they can get him back in.
Did you mean? Oh, I see. I thought you were saying we were the smart people.
No, I mean, come on.
Just want to take a brief moment to mention our sponsor, who's been in touch again. Just right after the last episode, James said, when are you going to do another episode? Because there's such a big gap between the game weeks. You can do one in the middle and call it the bench booster. So,
okay.
Well done, James. That was good.
That was good, yeah.
Okay, so let's just talk a minute about the transfer window that ended on Monday this week. There's some interesting ins and outs.
I think you cried a little, especially with Traore.
Well, I mean...
You hoped for the best.
Of course, but I mean... So we offered him a place in the team and he responded by leaving the country.
Not a good sign.
Not a good sign. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, let's just talk about Spurs. The Spurs' transfers for a second. I'm quite happy with the ones we got rid of, only because, well, we've spoke about Ndombele already.
I think that was fine. Yeah,
I'm not happy with the way he performed, so happy he's gone. Lo Celso as well, he didn't really impress me. Delhi was a bit of a sore.
A bummer,
yeah. Because the thing is, he's such an amazing player. It's just, I don't know, somewhere along the line, well, I know where it happened, it was Mourinho signing. He just lost his flair and his fun, and he wasn't exciting anymore.
But he gave a very interesting interview, the first interview for Everton. So I heard it.
Yeah, to be honest, he might be one to consider. Because if he's back to his old self of the Dele Alli we saw when he first joined Spurs, a few seasons after joining Spurs, that could be really good for Everton.
Do we already know the price on FPL?
It's the same. It's the same price.
It's the same price when
players transferring from other teams.
Okay.
Get the same price. Yeah, Newcastle have been making all the transfers, making all the signings rather.
Yeah, they have the money now, so why not?
I know, spending the money they promised they never would. But yeah, I don't know. They've got some interesting ones. Still Trippier, maybe if they can get that defense. Chris Wood, I'm on the fence with Chris Wood, especially because they've got Callum Wilson.
True.
So I don't really know how that's going to work. But he came in, he played 90 minutes already. So.
And what do you think about the Liverpool transfer?
Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how he's going to fit into that midfield, just because there's so many amazing talents.
Good ones, yeah. Especially like Liverpool midfielders, everyone wants them. So they have a good midfield. What Manchester United, for example, doesn't have.
Yeah, and the double game week we mentioned a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's in game week 26. That is a prime opportunity for a triple captain. Because they're playing, was it Norwich and Leeds, I think.
What about triple captaining Shota instead of Salah?
Madness. Madness.
That would be risky, huh?
Do it.
Maybe I do it.
Do it.
Would you pay me something if I do it?
No.
Why not?
Why would I?
No, I don't know.
Nope.
Okay. I still think about it.
Okay.
How about the break?
From FPL?
No.
In the episode?
In the episode.
Right, okay. Yeah, let's go for a break.
Okay.
Hi, Tom. Hi, Lisa. My question this week, at time of recording, it is 12:01 p.m. on Friday. I put Coutinho in my team. I took out Mason Mount, as he's against Spurs. Hopefully won't score, probably will. To my surprise, Coutinho is only 7.0. My question to you is, how long do you think Coutinho will stay at 7.0? Goodbye.
And this was another voice message. You can send us voice messages on the Anchor app, so please do so. Thank you, James, for this one. Tom, what's your answer?
So firstly, thank you for that, James. Good question, and it's quite nice because we did discuss Villa players a moment ago. He currently, as James says, is still 7 million. He's almost 10% owned.
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot, although I'm pretty sure that's going to go up.
I think so too.
Very quickly, especially with the Villa fixtures. I would get him quick. Oh, he's got him, isn't he? Okay, then he's fine. Okay, then he's fine. If you're looking at getting him, I would get him.
And I think also that the price will increase.
Yeah, considering he's literally just come back into the Premier League to be already 10%.
I'm also looking at him.
Yeah?
Mm.
Yeah, they've got really good fixtures, plus they've got 2 games to be rearranged. And there's Burnley and Leeds. So it's 2 good fixtures. So if there's a couple of double game weeks on the horizon, so...
Do they have a double game week in game week 26?
No.
Okay.
But, I think it would, if it was going to be arranged, it would have been done today. Mm-hmm. But maybe it will be soon. So, James did the right thing getting him.
Yeah, definitely.
At that price.
And I would keep him.
I would keep him.
Okay, Tom. So next thing is our penalty shootout.
Indeed. Our quick-fire round of questions.
And I will ask you the first one. Most underrated player in FPL?
James Ward-Prowse.
Oh, what a name.
The set-pieced king.
How much is he?
6.3.
Oh, okay.
I know we're not meant to give reasons for why we answer this, but I'm just going to say this quickly. I think he has the best free kick technique in all of Europe.
And he's always taking the free kicks?
Always.
Okay.
My question to you, your biggest transfer regret, and that could be either one that you wanted to get and didn't, or one that you did get and wish you didn't.
Mason Mount.
Yeah.
He scored and then I put him in and then nothing happened.
Yeah, well, that works nicely with what James just said.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, didn't he score like a hat-trick or something? We got
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everyone thought, let's put Mason Mount in, and
including you.
yeah, including me. Nothing happened. Yeah, it's my first season, so come on. Pick one player who is not in the Premier League to have in your FPL team.
Haaland. Easy.
Okay, that was easy.
Easy answer.
Easy, but nevertheless good to mention.
Yeah, Haaland, but which club?
Yeah, which club? I don't think he's gonna go to PSG, for example, because Mbappe is there.
And others. I don't know. I could see him at Chelsea.
Man City.
See him at Spurs.
Nah, that's Spurs. You wish. I think he will go to Man City if
Yeah, maybe.
the highest chance to get trophies, really good team, amazing manager, so why not?
Okay, question number 2 for you. If Beckham was still playing, would you have him in your FPL team? Hang on. And how much do you think he should be?
Yes, and 12.4.
Wow. 12, that's a very specific starting price. 12.4. Hang on. This is a little extra question. Would he play for Man United?
Yes.
No, I don't mean would he want to play for Man United. I mean, do you think currently in the current Man United squad he would
Yes.
he would want to play for Man United?
Also, yes.
Really?
He would not play for Man City.
I
Come on.
I didn't say
Not
that.
for Liverpool.
I didn't say that. You're picking two rivals.
Yeah. Would he play for Arsenal? You wish for Spurs. Not gonna happen.
As if he would play for Arsenal.
But also not for Spurs.
I could see him playing somewhere like Everton.
Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle. Yeah. Okay, thanks for that round of penalty shootout.
That was nice.
Fun as always.
Mm-hmm.
Should we make a bet?
Yeah, bet.
Okay, let's have a look at the fixtures.
Okay. The last ones I won. Just a quick reminder.
Yes. Last one you won. So I've got to get my game back up to scratch here for this one.
Again, a bottle of wine.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
How about Liverpool-Leicester?
Okay.
Last day of the game week. Liverpool at home. On 3, we say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
4-1.
4-1?
4-1.
Jesus, right. I said 2-0. You said 4-1.
Yeah, we all hope for a clean sheet because everyone has Trent in, but I don't think so.
4-1.
4-1.
Okay. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a question from Tom in London.
Again,
yeah. And don't ever go at our listeners sending us questions.
I'm not.
Okay.
No. I'm just saying again.
Nothing personal, Tom, in London.
We love Tom.
He has quite an interesting question. He asks us.
See, that's why we love.
All right, too much. Dial it back. You've gone too far the other way now. He says, from game week 20, who has been winning out of the two of us? Now,
Ooh.
a couple of things here. Firstly, in the league, I'm above you, but won't discuss that.
Well, you mentioned that right away, of course.
Of course. But I would
And
say...
remember, it's my first season. And you're
How many
10th.
times are you going to use this?
I have to use it because our listeners obviously want to know if I'm a newbie or a professional one.
Okay. Okay, so starting from game week 20, let's have a look.
I'm afraid.
What did you get?
I got 30 points.
Okay, I got 29, so you beat me on that one. Game week 21, I got 57.
66.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Game week 22, I got 51.
67. Oh my God.
It's outrageous.
Oh my God.
Game week 23, current game week, I'm on 42.
Okay, 31.
So I'm definitely going to beat you in this one.
But it's 3-1.
True, 3-1.
Shame on you.
So that's
Thomas,
so that's,
shame on you.
There we go, Tom. That's who's winning out of the two of us so far. But the next part of the question is, who do you think will go on to win? So I'm going to take that as which one of us will be higher up in the league. I'm pretty sure we're both going to say ourselves.
Nah, I'm always like a realist here, so it's going to be you.
Right, okay. There we go. So you're looking at me, nodding your head.
You're forcing it out of me.
Me, I'm going to say me as well, only because...
Your little face.
only because I want that to happen.
Wow.
Tom, what have you done? That wasn't me talking to myself. I was talking to Tom
Yeah,
from
of
London.
course. Mm-hmm.
I've got to call him Tom from London every time I say it. All right, thank you very much. I think we've also got a question from another listener.
Paul, yeah?
Paul, hello,
send
Paul.
in hello Paul. Send in from our direct messages on Instagram.
Cool.
So the question was not related to FPL really, but related to the Premier League in general. And if we think Ronaldo will leave Manchester United after this season.
He knows the presenters, doesn't he? He knows that's going to push some buttons.
Some emotional buttons.
I think, well, in the current form that Man United in, if they don't get in the top 4, I think he's gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree on that. I think he will.
He hasn't. He's a serial winner. Be careful. Say serial killer.
Yeah.
He's a serial winner. He came here to win.
Yeah, he wanted to bring the team forward, and this clearly didn't happen so far.
Yeah. So maybe we should get the most out of Ronaldo in FPL because
He
might not be here next season.
Yeah. I think he will. I think he's really interested in a managing role.
Okay.
Yeah. He did that quite often. Remember the scene when Portugal was in the final in, what was Europe?
Euro 16?
16, I think, yeah.
Yeah, and then he was off injured and then he was on the sideline just
screaming and
being more vocal than the actual manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also I think he's really present in the changing room.
Mm-hmm. I think that's part of the problem. He's clashing with Bruno.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's clashing with him in the changing room, more on the pitch, because he wants to take the penalties. Bruno wants to take the penalties. So there you go.
Yeah.
But I think, honestly, he would be a great manager. But obviously, you have to see how he develops whatsoever. Yeah. I don't know. But nevertheless, I think he will leave Manchester United by end of the season.
If you're not in the top 4.
Yes.
There we go, pal. There's your answer. Start betting on that now. I wonder what the odds are for Ronaldo to leave Man United. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, then. I would say that's it for this. It was quite a short, snappy one, this one. But,
it's fine.
The final match of Game Week 23 is on Saturday. So
Yes.
we'll be watching. I hope everybody's watching closely, and I shall be watching from behind the sofa. So fingers crossed for that one. And then Game Week 24 starts on Tuesday.
Yes. Finally.
Football is back.
Football is back.
Football is live. Ted Lasso. Yes. So thank you very much for another nice conversation.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Thank you. I just said that.
And please make sure to follow us on Instagram at FPL Couch. We also now uploaded the podcast episodes on YouTube. You can also find us at FPL Couch and on Twitter. So send us your questions and comment and watch our stories.
What she said. Then thanks a lot. And until the next episode.
Yes. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.